7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
It's the 140th episode of Morning Kicks Extra.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Extra means an extra dose of Randy and Jen.
And while that may not seem like the best idea, it is a great way to catch up on stuff you might have missed out on during the show.
Or if there's things you want to hear again.
Like how you can now get married in space.
And every parent is thankful for summer camp.
Plus, we're going to be talking about what you always want more of.
Money.
So let's get things kicked off.
On Morning Kicks Extra.
Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
Giant black and yellow spiders the size of a human hand.
Oh, what?
Yeah, great. Giant. That's the word giant there. Are
No.
set to arrive in northeastern U.S. states this summer.
What, on tour or something?
Have you heard their new song? You heard of the Beatles? This is the spiders.
So tour spiders, they're an invasive species that originated in China.
Of
And
course.
experts say they can fly up to 100 miles by turning their webs into like these makeshift parasails.
So they're superheroes.
Yeah, basically.
Joro spiders are believed to have made it to the United States about 10 years ago on shipping containers delivered to Georgia.
Great. So the critters are about 4 inches long. They've got legs that span 6 to 8 inches. And the females are brightly colored. They're known to cannibalize their brown-colored male mates.
It just gets better and better.
So although they're venomous, scientists say Joro spiders' venom is weak and that their fangs aren't even strong enough to break the skin of humans or pets.
Oh, well, isn't that awesome? And on the bright side, they don't want to go in your home. They prefer staying outside using man-made structures as the basis to form their webs.
Well, thank goodness there aren't any man-made structures on the East Coast.
Right? Is it too late for them maybe to eat all the cicadas?
Thanks again, China. You run out of viruses to send around the world.
Jen's Movie Rehab!
So this is where I am assigned a movie to watch on Friday because before coming to Kicks, I'd never really seen a whole lot of any movies before. Someone would make a movie reference and I would just be really, really confused. I'd have no idea what they were talking about. So Randy gives me a movie to watch on Friday. I watched it over the weekend, come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it. So Randy, not here today, but he left me some audio and he was like, don't you dare listen to this until it's time for Jen's Movie Rehab. So I've got my fingers crossed that I'm going to get to watch Good Will Hunting, but we'll see. All right, so let's give this a listen.
Wait, no. Is this one? Oh, okay. Yes, Jen, your movie assignment for this weekend is Good Will Hunting.
Yay!
No, it's not.
No.
You're never going to watch that movie.
Man.
No, your movie assignment this weekend is the movie Roadhouse.
Which one?
And if you're asking which one, then the answer is both of them. The first one is the original 1989 film directed by Rowdy Harrington, produced by Joel Silver. It stars Patrick Swayze, Kelly Lynch, and Sam Elliott, beef it's what's for dinner. So it's the story about the bouncer at a refurbished roadside bar in Jasper, Missouri, which is where the movie is set. This is where it gets a little confusing because it is loosely based on a story that really happened in Missouri, not in Jasper, but about a corrupt businessman that terrorized the town until the town rose up and did something about him. Actual, in the true story, they killed him. But in this one, Patrick Swayze plays Dalton, who is a bouncer hired to clean up the bar in the town. Armed with a black belt in karate and a degree in philosophy, he sets out to tame the Double Deuce for its owner. But we're also going to assign you the 2024 new version of Roadhouse, which stars Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor, who does a pretty good job, I even got to admit. And this one's about an ex-UFC fighter, Dalton, who takes a job as a bouncer at a Florida Keys roadhouse only to discover that this paradise is not all that it seems. So you can watch these for free on Prime and probably rent them almost anywhere. But I wouldn't let the kids watch. They're both a little violent, especially the 2024 version. But they are both really, really good movies I think you're going to like. So we'll find out what your rating is on Monday.
For Jen's Movie Rehab.
This message will self-destruct in 60 seconds.
Wait, no.
Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
A company called Space Perspective is planning to offer couples a way to get married in space.
They say they're going to put them into orbit in a capsule that's lifted aloft by a giant hydrogen balloon.
Oh, which is just like the Hindenburg, right?
Hopefully not. But they're going to fly at 18 miles up into the stratosphere for the ultimate view of planet Earth.
And you're promised a soft landing in water.
So go up in your wedding dress, come down in your bathing suit. I get it.
So Jane Pointer is the founder of Space Perspective and says the waiting list to get married amongst the stars is already like very, very long. Like 1,200 tickets sold so far. And these are like, they're not cheap. $125,000 per seat.
And just like all of these fancy space projects, they're not going to be ready to go until altogether now, late 2025. Just like the flying cars.
The company was founded by 2 former crew members of Biosphere 2, which is that experimental facility in Arizona where 8 people once tried to live in a sealed-up terrarium. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that didn't go well, did it?
No, you can easily Google Biosphere 2 to see how the project turned out. It was not good. Like, short version, they ran out of oxygen. It's, always good experience when you're sending people into space.
Hey, does the $125,000 include space diapers, or do those cost extra?
And stay in your seats, people. No trying to join the 18-mile high club.
What kind of wedding present do you buy for these people anyway? Life jackets?
I don't know, parachutes maybe?
Maybe. Something. I don't know what you would get that person who's already, been to space while they were getting married. This is an idea. I thought they were going to fly him to the moon and get him married.
Ooh, how romantic.
When they get ready to do that, then you can sign me up. Fly me to the moon. I'll get married. Wait a minute. I'm already married, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, never mind. Forget I said anything. I'm like Neil Armstrong, stepping out the spaceship door. I want to live in a lunar base forevermore. We're going back really soon. We're gonna live on the moon.
Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
Biden has announced he's forgiving another $7.7 billion in student loan debt.
His administration said yesterday that it'll provide relief to 160,000 borrowers. So 160,000 borrowers have taken out $7.7 billion in student loan debt.
Now, it's not automatic. You can apply for it today, but if you're one of the ones that qualify for it, but it still has some scrutiny to go under. You remember last year the Supreme Court ruled that the Biden administration overstepped its authority when it announced it would cancel $400 billion in student loans.
So if you'd like to apply, you need to log on to the official government website. It's super simple to use, especially if you're smart enough to have earned a college degree. I think it'll be okay.
A little confusing.
I mean, if you're wanting your student loans paid for, I feel like they've got to make it a little bit of a couple of hoops at least to jump through.
Yeah, like maybe you need a college degree to accomplish it.
Great news for student debt sufferers. The Student Loan Forgiveness website is up and running. It's simple to sign up, and the site is so easy. Way easier than that film history final you got a C- on because you were still drunk from the frat party the night before. There are no complicated forms for you to figure out, like figuring out that you should have never borrowed $250,000 for a job that pays $40,000 a year. It took you 4 long years, including 2 summer sessions and 1 online class over winter break to earn your college degree. But it won't take nearly that long to submit your info at the Student Loan Forgiveness website. It's so easy. Even a college graduate can do it.
Morning Kicks Extra.
Today's the last day of school for Carthage students anyway.
And then tomorrow's the last day of school for the Joplin and Webb City kids.
So that's going to be pretty much most of them, isn't it?
I think so. I think tomorrow's also the last one for like Granby and things like that. So the big question is, what are the kids doing this summer?
Yeah, I know my wife's family, the town that they live in South Central Missouri, they've been out now for 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yes, but thankfully day camps start next week for them. Yes.
The good old relief of summer day camp.
Yeah, parents everywhere are cheering and looking eagerly forward to when the summer day camp starts and those children can be gone again, because I don't think the children would survive this summer, much less the parents.
The parents would not survive, that's for sure.
If there wasn't day camps to send those stupid little twerps to during the summer. Day camp saving my life, babysit my children. Day camp saving my life, take care of my children. Day camp, you are saving my life when you take my kids. Watching them
Kicks Extra.
We're wanting to know, what does it seem like you always want more of?
Sunglasses.
How many sunglasses do you have?
I have like 10 pairs of sunglasses.
You can only wear one pair at a time.
Well, and you can only have one birthday.
That's inaccurate. You have a birthday every year. Stupid statements like that confuse people. What's the thing that it seems like you always want more of?
Man, I cannot put down those pickle chips. If I start eating them, I can't put them down.
It's the dill pickle chips. What's the most you've ever eaten at one setting?
Oh, man, I would say at least a bag. I buy them just planning on eating a few, and then I can't put them down.
Just make sure you don't do your cholesterol test right after that.
That's right.
What's the thing that it seems like you always want more of?
Brewski, a beer.
Never enough beer, right?
Never enough beer.
In spite of what the bartender just told you.
Yeah, that's right.
Till the day after St. Patty's Day, then you wish you'd had a little less beer, probably.
It's Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
What's the thing you always want more of?
Knives.
Knives?
Yep, knives and swords. I collect a lot of them.
You don't carry them with you at all times, do you?
Sometimes. Gotta be prepared.
Better stand back from that woman. She'll cut you. What does it seem like you always want more of?
Personally, I'm a gearhead, so I could do with another car.
Another car. Always use another car. What if one breaks down?
Well,
then you've got the other one to drive.
I could be savvy enough to fix it myself.
But who's got that kind of time? And thank goodness you'd always have that other one to drive away in, right?
Yeah.
What is it that it seems like you always want more of?
All right, it is definitely shoes.
Shoes?
Shoes.
How many shoes do you have?
I have at least 100 pairs of shoes, if not more.
Gosh. Where do you keep them all?
Everywhere.
Ridiculous. What is the thing that it seems like you always want more of?
Cats.
Cats?
Yeah.
Are you that crazy cat lady from down the street?
Yes, I'm one of them crazy cat ladies.
You don't throw your cats at people that go by your house, do you?
Oh, no.
Lady on the
That's not nice.
Simpsons?
It's Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
We're talking today about the thing that it seems like you always want more of. Whatever that might be for you.
Songs.
Songs? You have a whole bunch of songs?
Sing in church, so.
You always need a new song, right?
Always need more songs.
We've got exactly what you need then with the Morning Kicks Takeover. You just got to go pick them out. What does it seem like you always want more of?
Money.
More money! Make it rain up in here, right?
Correct.
I think before they can make it rain, you've got to dance or something like that, or slide down the fire pole.
Something like that.
Something like that. What is it that it seems like you always want more of?
Hoodies.
Hoodies? How many hoodies do you have?
Probably about 10.
I know people that is their main wardrobe. I mean, they wear jeans or shorts and hoodies, and that's it. I mean, year round. What is it that it seems like you always want more of?
Let's say kids.
What? Well, you apparently don't have a lot of them then. That's all I can say.
It's Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
Hey, join us on the next edition of Morning Kicks Extra.
We're going to be talking about your childhood survival stories.
You know, the thing that you survived your childhood in spite of.
In the meantime, don't forget to check out our blog at Kicks1025.com.
You can check out all of the latest Morning Kicks karaoke songs.
And you can watch us live on most social platforms every weekday morning starting at 7.
Make sure to like, follow, and smash that subscribe button.
Don't miss Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen. Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on the 4 states' #1 for country. Kicks 102.5.